The French army under Napoleon was a machine of conquest. His soldiers, veterans of many battles, called themselves Old Guards, and their fortitude became legendary. But what did it mean to be a Napoleonic soldier? These were marches of 40 kilometers a day, exhausting hunger and fighting in dense lines where there was no retreat. Instead of modern backpacks, 30 kilograms of equipment, including a musket, cartridges, a mess tin, and crackers. The main weapon was a musket with a bayonet. It was inaccurate, but in the hands of an experienced infantryman, it turned into an instrument of chaos. And if the battle came to hand-to-hand combat, the bayonet was the last chance to survive. Napoleon demanded iron discipline, but he cared about his soldiers. He called them "my children" and personally rewarded them for their bravery. In return, they were ready to fight to the end. Even in 1815, when the army was collapsing, his guard refused to surrender, declaring, "The guard dies but does not surrender." Thus they went down in history as invincible until the very end. These warriors marched across Europe, from the hot fields of Spain to the frozen plains of Russia. But even they could not withstand the harsh Russian winter and stretched communications. In 1812, during the retreat from Moscow, Napoleon's army experienced hell on earth: frost, hunger, and constant attacks by the Cossacks. After that, military campaigns began to decline. In 1814, the Allies entered Paris, and Napoleon went into exile. But even then, his soldiers did not forget their emperor. When he escaped from the island of Elba and landed in France, his old warriors refused to shoot at him and again followed him on the last campaign.